What's indeed going on, Jerome's? Beautiful Wednesday, birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. Happy hump day out there to those who celebrate, but for some of us, every day is hump day. Big fan of camels. There you go. But your Minnesota Vikings veterans reported to TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill yesterday, and a couple of them showed up in style. Of course, Justin friggin' Jefferson, highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, looking like Jets because of the chain, as we know from the Netflix documentary. Also, rocking the new Maybach SUV. I kind of love it because so it retails at like $185 or something like that. Now, people complain. It's like, oh, how come you give Addison crap for driving a Rolls Royce and a Lambo? Well, I mean, spend your money how you want to, but there's a difference between a rookie contract and a $250,000 Rolls Royce and a highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. You can afford a Maybach with that money. I mean, the NFL stands for not for long. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. But JJ looking damn good. Also, that bag probably costs more than my car right now. There you go. Next. At least JJ's looking better than his former LSU teammate Jumpin' Joe Burrow, which I don't know. Like some people have like the Eminem look / Cody Rhodes look, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like he has to go back to that fake soul glow look from earlier in the offseason. Just let your soul glow. Also glowing is, so the Vikings hired a new equipment manager to help out Terrell. Oh, wait, no. That's the Vikings' new Lord and Savior at the kicking position, Will Reichard. I feel like this should turn into a meme. Like, Will Reichard looks like he's someone's little brother. Like, he looks like he looks like Kevin O'Connell's oldest kid or his youngest brother. Something like that, man. But either way, the Pride of Alabama has bought into the culture. It's got that twin shirt on. That's right. It's looking good. Great. Man. Also, you know what's hilarious to me? All right, so Will Reichard and Christian Darrisaw play the same sport. Different positions, but you know what I mean. Also, speaking of the offensive line, so Ed Ingram stealing the show, rolling up in the purple car. I can't tell what is it, a Charger. I don't know, but of course, this is homage to the Vikings. Could be an homage to his alma mater, LSU, as well. But also, so I like when guys. So I'm not a card guy, but I respect people who are really dialed into things that make them their passions, right? Things that make them happy. I respect that. And you know it's on when they get the custom colored brake pads, which I don't know. Like when I get brake pads on my car, it's like, hey, what color do you want? Brake pad color. I don't know, man. But either way, looking good. Also, Aaron Jones. We need to get Aaron Jones a new lanyard. Like I feel like that should be the first order of business because obviously force a habit. Right? I'm sure he's had that thing for forever. Also, is that too on the nose? Like, just to have a Packers lanyard for your car keys? Isn't that weird? It'd be like going out in public and wearing your own jersey, but not as like a public appearance, just like out. Like, if you're going to church and you wear a Dan Marino jersey with some nice white jeans or something like that. What is that from? I think that might have been from 30 Rock. Anyways, but I mean, first off, so when Aaron Jones rolls up to his locker, like if you're Ty Chandler, if you're CJ Ham, and you look over and you see that lanyard, like aren't you just like burning it and turning it into content or something like that? I don't know. Also, we talked about Darrisaw showing up, got himself a contract extension. I feel like this might have been the text from his agent Drew Rosenhaus, like it's done, it's done. But Darrisaw, highest paid left tackle in NFL history, $28.25 million average per season, $77 million guaranteed, $43.7 million guaranteed at signing. And we explained before, like the Vikings are getting out ahead of this. He's under contract now for 6 years. That is huge for the Vikings. And also, I mean, Darrisaw, when he's healthy, is one of the best young left tackles in the game, and he does have the skill set and the disposition to be the best, in my opinion. Also, so I love when guys get paid and like their teammates and their friends just rip them. It's kind of funny, man. But Brian O'Neill on the gram. Christian Darrisaw earned it all. But then, of course, a meme with Darrisaw robbing a Brinks truck. So I just watched Heat the other night. Well, not for the first time, but probably for like the 70th time. Like, Heat is one of the more underrated movies out there. I understand that Heat gets a lot of love, but it deserves more. Just like the dialogue, the performances are so great. Like Danny Trejo is fantastic. Of course, Pacino and De Niro. Val Kilmer may have had one of the best performances of his career. Tom Sizemore is great. Like, every piece of that movie is fantastic. Also, as I point out, like it was the first movie in Hollywood that included magazine changes in the gunfights, as opposed to just pew 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 movie style. But so it just added to the grittiness, the realisticness of it. Real, yeah. But Heat's fantastic. What the hell are we talking about? Oh yeah, Darrisaw got paid, keeping him in purple for a long time, protecting J.J. McCarthy's ass. It's important, man. It's important. Also important. So Duke Shelley is back again. So Duke Shelley, really the star of the 2022 Donna Shell defense. Like, no one talks about that. But Duke Shelley, who had a bit of a lost year last season, signed with the Raiders when the Vikings didn't bring him back. They made an offer. It was a lowball offer, like $1.2 million, I think Duke said. But signed with the Raiders, was cut, ended up with the Rams, and now he's back, baby. That's right. And So Duke Shelley loves Vikings fans. Vikings fans will forever be the best fan base in the NFL, without a doubt. #Skol. Mainly it's because we as a fan base have turned Duke Shelley into a minor deity. And I say that with all the reverence in the world, as I wear my Wildcat quarter zip. As Duke Shelley, alma mater, Kansas State. Let's go, man. Let's go. But happy to have Duke Shelley back in the mix. Plus, stylistically, he does sync up with what Brian Flores wants to do. And even though he's 5'8", $176, like, he's feisty on the outside. He does not play the slot, by the way. He is a outside man-to-man press cover corner. Going after things with Flores. Love it, man. So Jordan Addison had taken a sabbatical from social media, but he is back. Put his Vikings photos back up there too. Posted on his stories a picture of him putting on the gloves. So it's weird because obviously Nike has the NFL uniform contract, but players are free to sign with whatever company they want. So Addison rocking the new Adidas gloves, juxtaposed to the Nike swoosh on the pants. I don't know, but posted with a song from Chucky called Me Versus Me, and that's where Addison is at right now. And his only competition is him. The only thing standing in the way is him, and hopefully he straightens up, and hopefully he gets out of his own way, and hopefully things start working out, because he seems like a good kid overall. Obviously a very talented football player, and hopefully things get going in the right direction for him. Also, something going the wrong direction. Negotiations with CeeDee Lamb and the Cowboys ain't happening, and now he is holding out, which, since he's on his rookie deal, he can't be fined, which is kind of a fun loophole. But so Lamb should have signed before Jefferson did. And I understand the stubbornness, wanting tier 1 money. Same thing is happening with Brandon Ayuk. But again, thank your lucky stars that you're living here today. And the Vikings, Jefferson, Darrisaw, Hawkinson's negotiations all went relatively smooth. And it hasn't been anything like this. Yeah, so they're taking it to the mat there in Dallas. Also, remember, like, they have to pay Micah Parsons. And also, Dak is looking for a new contract. So things are just a mess with the Cowboys. Something that's not a mess is Vikings announced that a limited number of Viking single game tickets for the 2024 season will go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. So if you're just trying to do a one-off thing, get a ticket for a game here or there, you're in luck. Or you can always try the secondary market. That's right. Also, this is kind of awesome. Vikes fan page relayed this. 99% of season ticket holders for the Vikings renewed it for the 2024 season, per Ben Gessling, best fans in the league. And I was told that the Vikings were going to be very poopy this year because they got rid of Kirk Cousins and Danielle Hunter left, and they got a rookie quarterback or Sam Darnold down the center, and things are just going to be really, really bad. Please. Also, I want to know who the 1% is. Unless it's like an economic hardship, like if it truly is this team is going to be bad, don't let the door hit you. Go cheer for the Lions or the Bears. Oh my. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. But that's it Vikings news dump for this beautiful Wednesday. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.